Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as usual, on Monday, we will have the Fun Day Monday, which is the Oracle Messages. And this is gonna be the Oracle Messages number 20. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. So let's go straight to the cards and we will find out what spirits have for us today. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the tarot first and I will pull 3 cards and we will find out what is the theme for the reading today. Okay, so the first card we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is actually about the new life in your sentimental life, in your emotional life. Now, the Ace of Cups is not necessarily love, but it can be, how I say, more likely about love for quite a number of people. But it also means for those who's not really enjoying that soulmate connection, because obviously that we taking turn in the queue, so we are queuing to do that awakening step one by one. So the priorities go to those who in their lifelines, who already at their lifelines that meant to go through this and enjoying this. And I know for sure that a lot of people enjoying it right now. Now, those who still in the process of getting there, but you in the queue, that means that you are following the step, you in the right track. This will be the time that you enjoying that kind of like the rebirth of the inside of you. So you feel that positivity deep down inside you. You start to gaining that relief, that healing, that faith. The thing that at one time you used to think that you lost and would never fight it again, but you start to feels like the refueling of your soul. Speaking of emotion, so that is the Ace of Cups. So that also means like there's a new how I say there's a new changes, there's new things coming in for you that allows you to revolutionize your soul, your soul level, to upgrade your soul level. Now this is the result of your hard work on like working on yourself, working on your insides of things, inside of life, working on your, how I say, growing your your wisdom. So this is the result, that it's like your achievement, and it's now coming into realizations. So you start to see things happening in your real life. That also means that you're gonna witness a lot of magical moment. Now the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is say that, just like I say, you are in the right path. You are taking step toward that evolutions in your love life. So I have the feeling this reading is gonna be about it's gonna be like your love readings, but it will be the mixture of the love situations and also the messages about the self-healing for yourself. The two things go with each other because they are actually one. When you upgrade your self-healing level, you also upgrade your manifestations about love, about improvement in your sentimental life, about your spiritual life. It's like when you improve that healing skills, or the inner ability of the healing ability, when you upgrade it, then it allows you to attract good things to you. spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking, because emotional, you can have a healthy emotional life by, like staying on your own, because you already witness and understand what the nature of relationship, what it was designed for, and you only need your soulmate when you have the next task. The kind of like the soul journey now requires the collective manifestations to do something. That's the only chances that you will need a soulmate. But because if you don't register for such type of missions in your life, then obviously that you don't need anyone to do it. You only need yourself to enjoying the meaning of the journey, what you are taking, and sharing that and healing other people, spreading the love, the vibe. Because as if you remember, as I say, together we are actually the combine with each other to make that collective manifestations, to vibe that the vibe of love, the purity vibrations toward the universe, God. So, so he will know that we are doing our job well. We are going, following our destiny, and they will be that to make the universe happy. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, now this is actually the Knight of Pentacles. If you remember, um, there will be someone here coming and help you. Well, more exactly, you were moving toward this person, right? This person waiting for you somewhere. Um, so there will be the number of people about to get awakened. Now I'm trying to remember the energies of this week. I couldn't remember what I analyzed, right? So I will rewatch the video and I analyze the coming energy, because based on this I think that will be the sixth awakening. But this is the small one. And now this is like, this is not like the this is not like the collective energies of awakening. This is like the minor the minor awakening, because there's a few people who already hit their lifeline, the divine timing of their life, of their soul journey, and they are bound to get awakened. But for some reason they still because they didn't prepare themselves well before, so they kind of miss it. They didn't complete the full awakening. It's like for those who got partial awakening. So now there will be a small, a minor one that's coming in. But you will be very happy, trust me, because you will meet your soulmate here. So this is like a love reading. Okay, so let's go to the Celtic Oracle card. This is what they call it, Celtic Spirit. Okay, this is the Celtic Spirit. Now let's see, where are you right now, what you need to do. The hair, other word, shape-shifting fertility. You are very, very close. If you remember the reading I was talking about, there's a Y mark in the car park. All you need to do is just step over it. But because of your mind, in your mind, you see it as a frame. So your mind actually define, for some reason it's been restricted. So you look at it and say, oh, there's a border here, but there's nothing stop you from stepping over. So you are very close to that divine timing. And now it also about your whole new life coming in. The whole new infrastructure is gonna come in. The very fast expansion is right in front of you. So anyone who have worked on awakening, who have worked on self-healing shadow works, who have built the trust with the process, and learn how to listen and trust your intuition more, and learn how to solve things with clarity, with knowledge, with wisdom, with logic, will be in this minor awakening very, very soon. So I hope, let me think, because the moon is in Cancer at the moment. So I hope after Tuesday, when the moon's coming in Leo, there will be a minor awakening. So it's gonna midweek that you're gonna get this. So we will confirm this tomorrow in the daily reading. Now let's move on with this oracle message, because I love the idea of doing this on Monday. Because Monday I don't want us to focus on anything. I just want us to enjoy the various messages, so the collective can, everyone can enjoy. Now the second card we have is the Green Man, nature connection sort. Oh, right. See, Monday and Tuesday, if you remember, if you want to rewatch that video, then please rewatch it. Well, I was talking about the hot and cold, the kind of like sensitivity, sensitive things, because the moon is in Cancer. It is not different from when the moon is in Pisces. It makes you have to go deep within you and bring out whatever that annoys you, whatever that normally you can feel through your sensations. Only you can send through your intuitions. That is the sign, the signals of the universe saying, hurry up, pushing yourself, because you about to jump. So you're about to take a leap of faith here. Okay, now let's go to the angel answers. Right, the angel answer, to see what we have. The angel answer. I actually really like this energy, because trust. Wow. Now, did you see your higher self actually trying to show you something here? So trust here is, it's really time that you have to deal with things by, through or by your spiritual wisdom and knowledge, things that you have learned. Especially if you're here with me so far, I'm sure you have learned a lot about spirituality. So it's time to deal with things like that. Even in the 3D world, try it, test it. That when you start to try and apply things you've learned, that show how much trust you have trusted the process, have trusted the universe. Because there's some sort of magical moments about to come. It's allow you to close the past, the unfinished forever, and then just living with the present and future, living in the light and surrounded by love. So there's a new revolutions in your environments about to take place. Trust. I don't know why, but in my mind, I was thinking about there are some cases here that got stuck. The people that dealing with a lawyer, your legal cases, I see people got stuck because it's almost done, it's almost there, because it's all been arranged. But the reason why it's not yet happened, because you not yet show trust, you not yet show that you have learned and changed the thing that were designed to hit you, to make you suffer, and to make you going through losses, because there were a very important lessons you had registered to learn in this soul journey of yours. Now, because this is what you asked for, this is what you applied for, there's no other ways but you have to you know, utilize all the knowledge you have learned. And please forget about the 3D world concept, because when you use this 3D world concept, you can never solve these problems. These, you know, it's like, this is like a mathematics problem. If you think about that, you need a special skill. With mathematics, you need mathematics skills. Now, with this kind of problem, you need spiritual skill, which is spiritual knowledge. I'm pretty sure what you trust here, not by saying, okay, I trust. You have to show yourself and spirits through what you're dealing with. For example, now, when you deal with people, don't think about them anymore. Feel their higher self. Use your higher self to communicate and talk to them. Something like that. Now, if you can really trust, you will know exactly why it's supposed to be the case. I mean, the spirit, well, spirit didn't ask you to do it and be scared of failing. As long as you trust enough to do it, they will know, because obviously they can read your mind. Your mind is actually being designed and controlled by them anyway, if you see what I mean. They tell you things, you don't tell them things, but you can show them how far you have learned, how far you have evolved, and how far you have improved and changed. Okay, now let's go to the second cards. Let's see what we have. Meditations brings answer. Wow. What can I say? This is for those who've been in the queue and it's your turn already, but you kind of missed it. You not quite completed the process of awakening, so they wanted you to give it another try now, and you have to hurry up. Okay, meditations bring the answer. Very straightforward. Spend time on your own is the best. You don't really need to any meditation skills. You just need to have that peaceful mind and relaxing mind, so you can start to think about life, about yourself, about fate, about soul, about journeys, about mankind, about love, about kindness, about purities. Think of those things, because they all link together, I promise you. Okay, now let's go to the magical unicorns. The magics of unicorns. We have creative solution, think outside the box, view things from higher perspective. That's what I'm saying. I say I feel like spirit trying to talk to those people who really you know, because you know that you are about to hit something here, but you still kind of like cannot make sense, or cannot see through why you still stuck with things. That's that, and I have shown you, except from, you know, gaining all these knowledges and wisdom, and listening to videos, tarot, and all these sort of things, but you forget to apply it. You forget to do it. If we only just take the informations and we don't process it and use it, what is the point? Wisdom is to be used, to be applied, because it is the guidance for success of on a very, very high level, because that's the only right way for you to be successful and happy at the same time. So you don't have to exchange, you don't have to choose between happiness and money. You can get everything at once, but you can only get it through achieving wisdom and use it. Okay, now the second card we have is the Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. Wow. So this is still about, you know, like it's like the cases that you're going through, or like the healing that you have missed, or you had missed the healing with people in the past. It can be anyone. It can be the karmic one. It can be your families. It can be the cases right now that you are stuck, or even the hatreds that you've been given, or you had experienced before, like in the very very recent past. Let's say if probably within a year or 2 years now, right? Maximum 2 years. So those things about to come to an end, because the divine timing is here. The new structures, the new healing, the new energy is gonna pump in for you, so you will meet your soulmate. So the love reading is gonna be very similar to the love reading last week, but we will find out on Wednesday, because Wednesday we do love reading. Okay, so the cosmic ruby peaceful ambassador, basically that's the lessons about how to freeing yourself from pains, from anything that holding you back. It's like learning about the lessons of forgiving, and forgiving here is about forgiving yourself, letting go of things. Remember, all the message been repeated recently. So there's the urge here. They're pushing people. They trying to hurry you up, hurry up, because we about to galloping. So the cosmic ruby here is also about you are getting ready to fly. That's why you need to be able to solve these situations by all means, using the new wisdom that you have been given, because that will assure, sorry about the camera, that is to assure that you will do the right things after you receive the blessings for the new life. Okay, now let's go to the Rose Oracle cards, and we will find out what is the blessings and the healing that we're receiving right now. Okay, so the Rose Oracle card, let's see. The first card we have is the crowning, initiation, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table, unbelievable. What do you, what the crown? Do you hear it? You gonna be crowned. That means you gonna be awarded. Your reward will be the awakening. Your reward will be the new life, the new love, a new foundations, a new ability. And this is like upgrading of your soul. So unlike the cycles before this, other cycles, when you going through, you up the levels of your skill, your knowledges, and it can be still about the 3D work, skill and knowledge, because and now it's about spiritual growth, spiritual knowledge. So it's totally another level, and you gonna be, what can I say, fly up, transform, evolutionized, revolutionized. Everything's gonna change for you. So please remember to practice trust, to show what is that you deserve by doing it, applying what you learn into everyday life now. Now, the second card we had a Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. Do you believe me now? I say there's a new awakening coming. Wow. So this is, I will call this the awakening number 6, because we got the 5 awakenings so far since the end of July. And it's blooming around the time of the lion, the lion portal, the lion gate portal. And now this is about the number 6, but this number 6 is not the big one. This is like the minor one. Okay, the number 6. So I'm very glad that we have decoded the theme, the key message of the reading today. This is about awakening again. Now let's go to the dark mirror oracles. This is like the things that we need to watch out for. Naked before the stars, right? Okay, so basically spirits saying that you lack of the trust. You don't really understand how to trust or the right way to trust. Trust is not by trust, of course, it has to be from your mind first, because everything starts with the mind. So you have to do that from within out. That is the logic and the right order to do anything in life. But once you have established that ideologies for yourself based on all the skill and the knowledge you learned, you will now need to show the trust through the reality. Start to apply it. And you can only do it when you really have that confidence. But right now, this is like you don't have that confidence. You're still feeling like you need someone around to help you. But you don't really understand. You don't really need anyone, because that's someone who comes when you successfully overcome this challenge. So this is challenge is very important. It's big for people, because obviously the happiness of a person doesn't matter if they're not yet perfect, but it's always important. We cannot just ignore the happiness of anyone. We need to have that heart, that love. Then we can, help share and spread the love, the vibe, to influence the world with the love energy. So don't be afraid anymore. Step up with yourself, to yourself, and prove to yourself and the universe that you can make it on your own. Because obviously that you meant to do it on your own. Remember that. Awakening, you need to be alone, and you meant to do it alone. So make sure that you don't want anyone around you. Because with other energies around you, you will be distracted, and you cannot get the full awakening as you're supposed to do. And if anyone supposed to do the awakening, the next one, you will know. You will know when you do it. Okay, so the obsessions here is about another the shadow that spirits remind people here. The reason why you've been held back, that like you about to get awakened, but you not quite 100% got the full one. Now spirit reveal the reason why, because first of all, you don't trust yourself. You don't really trust the process, or you think you trust it, but because you just don't know how to do it right. So that's why you feeling confused with yourself. Now the other problems for people is the obsession. Now the obsession here is the problem about letting go to let go. If you remember the reading, please watch that video again, because I have the feeling that message is very important, because it will help you to get awakened, the next round of awakening. Obsession here, you don't understand why you cannot take your mind off things. You can't help yourself, because there's too much pain, there's too much losses, there are too much how I say injustice. Doesn't matter what you can come up with about the too much. That too much is too much for you to move forward. Now it's time for you to think about the lessons of let go, of forgiving. Who you let go, who you forgive. Is that the person or the thing happens to you that you should work on, or only yourself? And the answer is actually very simple. That's actually only yourself. There's nothing that we asked you to do for other people. The losses, the pain, the grief, the hurt, whatever it is, as I say, it might appears as unfortunate, but it will be for a reasons after you awaken. So now it's the time for you to trust the process, embrace all the pains and the changes to get where you're supposed to go. Because like this is obviously that this is the urge to people. And once you get awakened, you will get all the answer that you were looking for. But if you hold on things, try to find the answer, you can't get the answer. Because the answer is in the package of the reward you're going to receive. That new life, new blessing. Okay, now let's go to, this is the angels and ancestors oracle cards. All right, let's see what we have with this. Okay, now I think I still can sneak in one card here, and you can see it. The Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Oh my God, I've been keep talking about these things the whole reading today, and it comes out again. So you see, everything is actually on one theme. Still the lessons of letting go of things. Still the lessons of showing trust and start, like figure out how to put it into practice, because that's the best way you show that you trust something. It's still the lessons about feeling alone here, that lack of resources, lack of support. Still that lessons. And to be honest, I did try to explain this in the oracle message reading 2 weeks ago. I remember it's very similar, because I can see people stuck right now with their idea, with their mind. So that's your mind that you need to sort out. Okay, but remember, you're gonna be crowned after that when you awaken. So it's really worth it to figure out the way to release your pain, because you got all the answers inside you, and you have the ability, the spiritual blessing too. So, and only you can do it for yourself, because no one else allowed to help you anyway. You have to understand that. So don't think of other people, but the flexible solution for yourself, the thinking out of a box, whatever that you can come up with, being inventive based on all the knowledge you have been given and provided. Now, the second card, we have exchange energies to create abundance. This is amazing. Exchange energy here is those pain, those losses, those griefs, those injustice. If you know the worth of what you're about to receive and use it to exchange, you will receive all the blessing here. The new life, new mentality, new life, new love, new foundations. Everything's new, and you will be crowned. You will be recognized. You will be put into the spotlight exactly where you're supposed to be, because you are here for an honorable mission. Unlike other people, they here to do to learn about the material values. The younger soul, they learn about money, materials. They learn about lust. They learn about it's low level. When you with the spiritual challenge level, you have to know that your soul is pretty awesome. They're going through a lot of pains through lives already. So whatever pains that you receive this life, remember, is nothing compared to all the pains that they have already experienced. Okay, now the oracle cards. The last one is the love. Let's see what exciting love message. So we know what we expect this Wednesday. I will pull the card down a little bit to put the love in the middle. Yeah, so it looks nicer, right? Okay, so the love card, soulmate, unbelievable. What can I say? I knew it. It's a soulmate. So I will have to send a lot of congratulations again very soon. And I'm really happy to do it. Okay, now the second card, let's see what we have. This is your soulmate attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. How amazing it is. That's what I'm talking about at the beginnings. When you up your healing level, your spiritual level, your everything, when you successfully, trusting yourself, your ability, your destiny, your soul journey, whatever you believe in, you just trust with wisdom, not blankly, You attract everything. You attract money, you attract love, you attract animals, good vibes, angels. If you remember, I've even, angel even say hi to me through the clouds the other days. That's how you attract it. The higher level of you step up with your spirituality and purity. You remember that. Without purity, you can't go anywhere with spiritual growth, because it's the catalyst. It's the main ingredient of like to initiate your hidden ability, your magical power. Okay, guys, so I really love this, and I'm looking forward to the love readings and the awakening reading. So, but I will name this reading is the awakening number 6, but we have to understand this is a minor awakening. Okay. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.